Go ahead.
All right, we're recording. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to GameByte.
GameByte is brought to you by Jinx.com. To get 10% off of your entire shopping cart, use the promo code QUIT, stalling_366 at checkout. You need some Blizzard swag for that loved one on their birthday? Want to show your best friend that you'll gladly support their supersonic acrobatic rocker power battle car soccer addiction? Then head on over to Jinx.com and shop from a wide variety of gamer and geek swag. When you do, don't forget to use the promo code QUIT, stalling_366 to get 10% off of your checkout. That's QUIT, stalling_366 at checkout. Alright, welcome everyone to GameByte episode 12. With me today, I've got the podcast with a modcast. Oh, with the most. I was trying to rhyme it, but I kind of got thrown off by fixing the soundboard and alt tabbing. Mr. Ultiverse himself, the podcaster your podcaster could sound like. Diego Zuluaga. How you doing, Diego Z?
For a group that calls themselves Quit Stalling, well, at least we're better late than never. Yeah, hello, what's up, guys?
We could have not done the show at all, and that would have been like the ultimate stall.
No, we cannot stall.
Exactly.
What's up,
guys? Exactly. All right, and on his right, question mark, Vince Cabrera, our now official third chair every other week. Vince, how you doing, man?
Cool, guys. I'm good. How are you guys? It's been a while. It's been like a month or so.
Yeah, it's
I
been a
think
month.
so, yeah.
Trying to get things settled down, stopping stalling.
I'm good.
So we've started publishing videos we meant to publish a couple of months ago.
Yeah. They'll be ready by tomorrow for sure. Tomorrow.
Oh no!
for
Aside
sure.
from that, if you guys check out the YouTube channel. Well, there's more on this later at the end of the show, but yeah, check out that YouTube channel if you're in a rush to leave the house, or if you're listening to this on the podcast. So check out that YouTube channel if you get the chance. So as I mentioned, this is a GameByte episode 12. DZ 12. We've done this for a couple
12.
of months, on and off, mostly off, and but we're doing good, man. We're doing good. So for those of you joining us on Twitch, hello. For those of you joining us on Facebook, surprise, we're an hour late. But it's awesome, and as we do at the start of every show, I want to ask you guys what you've been playing. So let's start off with Vince.
Right. So, me, what I've been playing, the usual is I'm still playing a lot of Rocket League, like still a lot of it. But to supplement that, I've been getting into PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. It's this new survival game that came out. If you guys are a fan of either DayZ or H1Z1's King of the Kill, it's basically that. The developer is the guy who made the mod for Arma 3 and Arma 2. So Arma 2 and Arma 3 had a mod called Battle Royale, and it blew up.
Okay.
It created all these games like DayZ
Was that-
and King of
They're
the
the ones who
Kill.
started that controversy thing like a year ago. All
I'm not
those
sure.
I just from what I remember, whenever I hear DayZ and Arma 2 and all those, there was a lot of issues with that a year ago. But no, that's happened a year ago.
Yeah,
So anyway,
I think
yeah. So
The problem
how's
with
this one?
the problem with those games is that it's forever in early access, and developers stop supporting it, or like they just don't update it as much as the players want it to be updated. But this one is basically this guy's some sort of reset. It's like, you know what? I'll fix everything that didn't work in the last games. He basically is developing a whole new game, and
Oh,
I
okay.
assume he's probably letting go of the past ones. I don't know, but basically this is his focus now. It's still in early access, super cheap, 800 pesos on Steam. So Yeah, it's a really good game. Like I've been super into it. You'll also see an episode of that tomorrow night on local play. We did
Oh,
have
so
yeah.
for those uninitiated, Vince, why don't you tell them about local play?
All right, so local play is a show I have with a couple of friends. The basic premise is we're trying to bring back couch gaming or gaming with friends. So yeah, it's a it's a YouTube channel. So if you guys want to see it, it's actually the fastest way to get there is bit.ly/local play. But yeah, it's a show with friends, gaming with friends basically, and we release every Wednesday night.
Sweet.
Wednesday night,
sweet.
nice.
Yeah.
All right.
On a hump
So,
day.
yeah. No better time to watch other people play video games than on hump day. So, Diego Z, man, what have you been playing?
Okay. I haven't played. I've been playing just a bit of Overwatch. I'm kind of just waiting for the new Winston patch to come out, so I don't get shot in the head as much. I've been playing Battle Realms with a couple of friends the past week or so. The past
Shout out
2
to
weeks actually.
Joshua Bolani Music Productions.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been playing with Joshua and Elder Jin on Twitch. So we're doing this thing. I don't know what the hell came to their minds because they invited me like one Saturday night. Let's play Battle Realms and let's go against modded AI. And the modded AI,
Okay.
it's like I think it's called Nightfall, where they basically put all the difficulties up to 100, all the aggressiveness, the amount of clicks per second, actions per minute, or whatnot, whatever you call it.
Okay.
All that scaled up to 100. So it's basically the most difficult AI in Battle Realms, and we're gonna fight 5 of them at the same time.
Oh,
So, like,
wow.
So we found a way to kind of beat or cheat the AI. What we did was you've all played Battle Realms, right? Once at least in your life.
Yeah.
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 Once, literally
Is
once
he-
in my life.
Did you know it's a Ubisoft game?
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. If you watch the intro, hey, this game was made by Ubisoft. What do you know?
I'm
So,
sure we knew when we played it, but then like now that it's been so long, we're just like, oh.
Yeah, they should have continued that series. But oh well. So that technique we figured out to do, which barely worked, was to turtle up in one base. So as soon as the game starts, we bring all our peasants to someone's base and share
Like you
share
do.
like a puddle. We share a puddle of water and this patch of rice to feed an army of 40 for 3 teams. So it's like, how does the math work here? So we lost a couple of times, but we managed to get through it. And then yeah, that's all I've been practically playing
Okay.
this week.
Understandable. I mean, that takes up a lot of your time. Strategy games just like take forever to finish.
Yeah, especially if considering it's a game that's pretty out of date. It's kind of hard to pick up on how everything worked. It was so hard to remember what to do, like which units are good against this one, because you can't just build the highest tier of units. You have to consider that some of the units are weak against blunt weapons, and some of the units are weak against piercing, and then not every tier of unit has that. So yeah, you have
Yeah.
do it all. I just kept making berserkers and seeing what the hell would happen.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
So, yeah,
I
that's
mean,
me.
jumping into old games like that, it tends to be a headache at first, but once you get back into the groove of it, like it's very nostalgic and it's quite rewarding.
Yeah,
True.
it is. After a
All
while.
right.
How about
Awesome.
you, Harold?
Oh, you ask. I love it when you
I
ask.
gotta remember. I gotta keep ourselves happy. So, what have you been playing, Harold?
I love it when you ask, Diego. So I wore this shirt because I've been on Overwatch.
Okay, shit, that's nice. That's awesome.
So I've been working hard and I've been slaying hard. Been playing a little competitive, trying to get back to my 2000 ranking because I fell really hard the other week and I stopped playing for a bit. But I've been enjoying the game since I came back. You know, I don't know why I remember why I stopped because I've been playing competitive. But it's been a great experience to come back and play with with my girlfriend. It's been great. And I've found that my time away is actually for some reason made me better at playing all the characters because I'm not worried about like, oh no, I gotta play like Zenyatta on this one, or oh no, like I gotta play a tank. Like I just like pick and switch like with ease now. So I guess the time away was kind of a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to do that. Like Vince was talking about with basketball IQ. It's similar with sports where sometimes you got to take a break so your mind and your body can kind of readjust to the stuff you've been learning. And then when you get back, you're like, hey, I'm good. So
True.
yeah, man.
If that's the reason, how come I haven't got the platinum yet? I haven't played for a month. I still haven't got the platinum yet.
Well, Diego, usually you have to remove all the salt from your body first so you can recover, and then you can put it back in.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Maybe when the next patch drops, it'll happen. It'll happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. Or just jump in tonight when the event starts.
I thought it was tonight, as in like past 12, or
yeah, isn't it like in a couple of hours or something?
I don't know. We'll find out. We should find out.
Yeah, we will. But aside from Overwatch, I'm thinking about dabbling back into Star Wars: The Old Republic, mainly because I want to play a Star Wars game, and I'm sick of the Force Unleashed and Force Unleashed 1, and I don't want to play the Force Unleashed 2 because it's gonna leave me with a cliffhanger that made me wish that Disney never took over LucasArts, but. Like, that's the thing though. The resulting movies were kind of a good thing that came out of that. So it's a really hard thing. Also, if anyone from Disney is watching, because we know you're watching, make Starkiller canon, please. Make Starkiller canon. I think aside from that, we're good to get into the news, aren't we? Like, you guys got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm good. We can jump to the news.
Oh, no. Wait, shout-outs. Shout-outs.
Oh, shout-outs. Yeah, okay. Who the hell's listening right now? Okay, hold on. I gotta pull this up. 1 second. Okay. Hold on any second now. Here we go. Okay. Shout out to JP Morano watching us on the Facebook feed, and Kebo Galasha. Kebo. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your names. Kebo Galicia, yeah. Shout out to Kebo Galicia. Shout out to Cheska Belmonte, to Miguel Bautista, Long Narciso, who are both asking me to ask for ice cream from my mom.
What?
I have no idea. These guys just dicking around as usual. I shouldn't have given them the link to the videos. Okay, wait. Who else? But from your ends, like, because I'm sure you guys shared links as well, they might have engaged on your social media.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think Nico O'Malley's watching. Hi, Nico.
Hi, Uma.
Can you chat just to make sure? I want to make sure. Joke lang.
Chat with us and get a shout out. That's
you better be there.
Yeah. Well, Kevin was saying role playing would make Insurrection better. I think it's true, man. I think when we play the new Overwatch patch, which we'll be talking about in just a little bit, I think we got to go like full on role play. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
I mean, unless you don't want to, DZ. This is where I catch DZ snoozing, and obviously he's not listening.
No, it was because I was trying to see if it's possible to view the viewers actually watching the Facebook feed. So I kind of blacked out and fuck it.
So you weren't listening.
Let's just go to the news. News. Play the soundbite for news, please.
I love it when this happens, DZ. No, but like for real though, can we see who's viewing on Facebook? Can we?
Okay, let me check. No, we cannot see right now.
We can't see. We're blind. We're flying blind. Blind.
I'm blind.
All right, here we go.
I'm blind.
It's time for the news.
Yes, I see. Good news, everyone!
All All right, it's time for the news, and of course, the biggest piece of news we got for us as Overwatch fans and fans of gaming in general, because Overwatch has just been that good. We got a little leak of a trailer, DZ, didn't we?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
You want me to take this one, or you got it?
Yeah, go, fire!
Pew, pew, pew. Okay, so just the disclaimer: it's hard to find a clean trailer of this. It's hard to find a clean video of this on the internet. It's all commentaries and people breaking it down, like what's this, certain details. Because I think this was shown at a convention in France, so there's no actual internet video of it yet. But it got leaked, so I don't think whoever quote unquote leaked it hasn't released a clean video of it so far. But what we have is that it's going to be another PvE event similar to the Junkenstein's Revenge back in Halloween last year. You're going to be using it's a 4-player co-op, and the characters available to you will be Reinhardt, Torbjorn, Tracer, and Mercy. And it's going to be set in King's Row in London. In King's Row, for those who don't play Overwatch, it's in London. It's going to be, and normally King's Row is set at daytime and set at the nighttime, and for this event particularly, it's going to be at the day. So it's going to give the place a whole new look, a whole new setting. And based from the trailer, the leaked trailer, I think it's going to be moving the payload. It's going to be a horde mode, but you're moving the payload at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think there was a few snippets from that trailer where it's you see the characters in different locations of the whole area. So I'm guessing they're going to be moving the payload while a bunch of Omnics are attacking them at the same time. So it's more of like defend the payload as it moves. Escort. It's kind of like an escort, I guess.
I see.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see.
And what's nice is that I think it's gonna be it's set before the Omnic Crisis, because it takes right after the newly released comic.
I think this would be during the Omnic Crisis because of all the Omnics.
During the Omnic Crisis, tama. Yeah, that's basically it. That's as for anything else, I mean, there's gonna be, of course, new skins. As you can see now, Genji has a badass skin right there. Widowmaker's not blue. Torbjorn is the same.
I appreciate the fact that she's not blue. I don't know what you guys think. I mean, Diego, sorry. I mean, no offense. I know you like him dead, but, like...
Oh, Jesus Christ, just because I... Okay, wait. Just a bit of context. Now we're new to the show. This whole dead thing, this being a necrophiliac, is because if you guys watch Vince, have you seen iZombie?
No. What's this?
How do I put the basis? It's serious about zombies, where the main character is what's her name again, Herald? Rose McIver.
Liv Moore.
Liv Moore.
Sorry.
So basically, I was during our past talk shows, I was telling Jay and Harold that, man, I really find Rose McIver very attractive and very, very pretty, very sexy, and all of the above. The thing is, she was a zombie, so the joke came in that I was like, I have a thing for dead things, man. Like,
no, and we all agree. We like to give DZ a hard time on this, but we all agree she looks better in her iZombie makeup and hair dye than she does in real life. Yeah.
But I prefer Widowmaker with a white skin. Just saying, not blue.
Yeah, me too.
I just realized now that Widowmaker has different skin color here.
Yeah, she does. But yeah, so, real quick, did we give a shout out to the Twitch people?
Yeah, I did. Far they're, but I can't see who is exactly viewing. So generally, hello to Twitch viewers.
There should be like a little place where you could click and it'll pop up. But yeah, so yeah, Vince, have you been playing Overwatch recently?
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. When you come back, you'll tear it up like I have. Don't worry.
But off topic, but kind of on topic. What do you guys think of Paladins?
Oh,
game.
Paladin. Yeah.
I
He
haven't
was-
played it. I've seen people. I've seen a friend play it, and when I saw it, it looks exactly like Overwatch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
So like, yeah. Well, how did this happen? Like, how I was just wondering how were they even allowed to release something like that?
I mean, Blizzard's kind of always been like okay with things like this because they don't directly use the assets from Blizzard, and from what I've been told, the gameplay is slightly different. You know, the objectives that you do when you're playing a Paladin's match or game is quite different from Overwatch. So, and some of the gameplay is different, but yeah, we had Justin on during the Quitsmas episodes. Didn't Justin talk about Paladins a bit, or was that a different game?
I think he did. Wait, did he? I wasn't on that show, so I can't really remember.
You were on Quitsmas, dude.
Wait, was it during the episode? I wasn't Quitmas?
You were on the GameByte Quitsmas. See, okay, never mind. I don't want to drag you in it. I don't want to drag you through the mud even more. But yeah, I mean, Blizzard's kind of cool on these kinds of things because you know they kind of what they do is kind of the same as, but they do it better. Is they kind of take an existing genre and they do it in their own way. So
True.
you know, like they really. I don't know if they encourage it, but you know they're pretty cool with things like this.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering. Yeah, because when I was watching my friend play it, it's like even the icons and stuff.
Oh
Looks a lot.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I think
Okay.
The fundamental difference is that you can't switch characters when a game starts.
True. Yeah. That's what I
Yeah.
was actually hoping. Like when Overwatch first came out, but yeah. You guys
Yeah.
must be super insane now in Overwatch.
They take the game too.
I wouldn't say super insane. Like kind of insane would work. You know, just
It's
like
kind of
pretty
insane.
pretty awesome. Like no.
should have seen us in the first few weeks of playing that game. Jesus Christ! When comp came out, oh my God, we were screaming literally. I would any more of it. I'm just glad we haven't fought yet. We haven't fought with each other.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
you know.
one more thing just came to my mind about Paladins. It's hard to fault Paladins for like copying Blizzard because dude, Blizzard ripped it off completely out of Team Fortress 2. Heck,
True.
Torbjorn is a complete ripoff of
Yeah.
what's his name? The engineer? Is that right?
Engineer. Yeah, engineer.
And Junkrat is the grenadier guy. What's
Yeah.
his name?
Demo man.
Demo man. Yes, but we really can't. It's
True that.
as long as I guess they don't copy how their design or it's a lot of legal stuff that we don't know because we're not lawyers. So yeah, that's basically it. That's how I feel about it. The game. It's I think it should do whatever it wants, as long as it's
Not called Overwatch.
yeah, pretty much.
All right. So we were talking about Overwatch Insurrection. We're gonna get back to that right now. So yeah, like DZ was saying, it's similar to the Halloween event where you get to play 4 characters. It looks PvE, and we're getting a lot of skins, a lot of sprays, and I mean overall, like along with the comic, it's a good package story. They're getting to Blizzard is starting to put out content that is more story driven as compared to the recent patches we've been getting, which is pretty much more gameplay and for fun and real world thematic related. So it's good to get more story now. Even just the skins alone gives us a good look at the past of Overwatch.
Yeah, I mean it plays a huge. It gives a lot of information with so little. Yeah, like you said, the skins. I mean, Genji, you can it's a Blackwatch armor, so like okay, when was he part of Blackwatch? You have Widowmaker when she still had her proper skin, so that all the theories from before or like all the supposed lore from back then is all adding up to date to now, ba? Like we know. Wait, sorry, I just gotta mention this because Kebo, I think
go
mentioned
fire
from
away.
what he saw. Yeah, what he mentioned, what he saw in the video. I think I gotta correct myself on this one. What he said is that at the end of King's Row, it's more of it's not an escort. It's from what he saw, there was a timed bomb at the end of the map. So maybe it's a race to the end of the map, going through all the horde
That's
instead of
awesome.
delivering. I think that would be a lot better.
That's awesome, dude. I can't wait. I honestly, yeah. Look, they do look like they're just charging through. So, yeah, I freaking can't wait for this.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be dropping tonight. So, for sure tomorrow will be.
Oh shoot, it's getting choppy. Is that me? Is that me? That might be me. Uh-oh. Did I lose you guys? I may have lost you guys. I may have lost the internet, actually. Hello? Oh, Vince, can you hear me?
Okay, there, back.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Did another earthquake happen?
Dude, don't jinx it, man. Don't jinx it.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
saw
well, we're
that
back.
episode when that was last week, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah,
That was last
I
week.
got-
We caught the earthquake on
Yeah.
stream.
I saw you guys. Yeah.
That was so
The-
fucking funny.
Honestly, though, I didn't feel it. I just heard people outside yelling, so I was like, oh my god. So, yeah, Overwatch Insurrection looks pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, that's
so,
not much on it, but that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they bring Lucio Ball back. On that note, Vince, you've been playing some Rocket League.
Yeah.
Just to smoothly transition things from that sweet segue.
Yep. That was
Yeah,
awesome, by the way.
You've been playing Rocket League, and before the show started, you were telling us about how you had a little run-in over the weekend with some professionals, some
Yeah.
league play. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so us casual gamers, me and my two friends, Rob and Jamie, sorry, am I still on?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good.
Okay,
still on.
sorry. Okay, yeah, anyway.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, yeah, I think it was a week ago. We joined the qualifiers to get into the World Rocket League Championships. It's called the Rocket League Championship Series. Basically, it's the major of the majors. Like we were saying earlier, we should dub it as the most official tournament of Rocket League. So
It's not enough that it's official. Most official.
Yes, it's the most official one. So the Philippines was actually really lucky because we were literally like one of the few Asian countries who were included in the qualifiers. Like Japan wasn't even included, and like they're Japan Rocket League servers, and we're the only Southeast Asian one because we were considered part of Oceania, which is Australia. So it was an Australian tournament. We joined. So basically, there were 64 teams. We had to make it to the top 8 to make it to the next round, and then the next round, I think the top 4 or top 2 get into the World Championship. So we got in. Coming into it, we were actually really busy with our literal day jobs. Like me and our other teammate is actually a student, so he was graduating, and we got into the tournament. So I'll just tell everyone about what happened. Like why I posted right after the tournament that we got disqualified for the first game. What happened was that we had to check in. Literally, there's a button on the website. You click check in. You have once the other team checks in first, you have 10 minutes to check in.
Okay.
So all your teammates have to check in. So we were all gathered up online. We're like, okay, guys, get ready, check in time. We were all chatting on Facebook group. All right, you ready? You ready? Okay, game. So I checked in. Rob checks in, and our third guy, Jamie, who just literally graduated the day before. He graduated high school the day before, so he was up all night partying. And unfortunately, right before check-in, he fell asleep on his computer.
Oh my god!
Like, we're not mad at him or anything. It was a really funny moment, and so we were automatically.
How could you be mad at him?
Yeah,
Like,
we can. I mean, he just graduated high school, so I love you, Jamie. But yeah, so we automatically got. It's a double elimination format. For those of you who don't know, it basically means you start in the winner's bracket, and then if you lose once, you get knocked down. You have a second chance to make it to the finals. To the loser's bracket, you go under.
Okay.
And once you're under, if you lose again, you're out of the tournament.
Okay.
So we automatically got knocked down to the loser's bracket. and the first game we went up against an Australian team. I think they're called F8. There's some esports team. So we're just a bunch of casuals. We did beat them. We beat them best of 3-0. And then the next one we went up against another Australian esports team, and this time they were crazy good, and we got our asses handed to us, and we lost. But overall, it was a super great experience. Like, it was like we've joined Asian tournaments before, but nothing compared to something like this, where like literally all the professional teams, people who have backing, sponsors and stuff.
Wow.
Like it was just us, a bunch of casual guys, man. Say, let's play video games, and then we go against these pro hardcore guys, and we got our asses.
So,
If you don't
Okay,
mind,
when are you
Vince,
get Red Bull
I,
to sponsor you guys, man?
Vince,
Sorry,
if
what?
you don't mind, I'd like to ask what the score was.
It wasn't too far actually. I don't remember the exact score, but we were probably down like maybe 2 or 3 goals, and we did lose. I think we got swept the second round, but it was a pretty competitive game, I would say, as a casual player. But
Okay.
we had a chance. We weren't totally blown out.
All right, it's like watching
That's
the USA in the Olympics of basketball. You know, like they're not
Exactly.
they're not like wrecking Spain, but Spain's not gonna win. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
yeah. All right.
Exactly.
Cool.
Like that. That's how we
You
felt.
held
Yeah, we were.
you held your own. You held your own.
Yeah.
And we're proud of you. The Philippines is proud of you. P noise. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
So I want to give a shout. I want to give a shout out to a couple more entrants into the chat room. We got Vincent Cia and of course Elgene. How you doing, guys?
It's Vincent, our #1 fan. My
Number
favorite
one, man.
of all.
Urim is getting blown away now.
This guy is my favorite. Okay, you know what? One day I'm gonna. I just want to call it one day. One day, when we're big, we're gonna go to a convention here locally, and then we're gonna make. And this guy's gonna come up to me and say, "Hi, I'm Vincent." It's like you, yes.
I wish you'd say that to me.
I'm-
Hi, I'm Vince.
Well, I mean, if we do have another quick con, you know, we're definitely inviting Vincent and Vince. So don't worry, Vince. I got you, Vince. I got you, Vince. All right. So in some more news, DZ, you wanted to talk about G2A and Gearbox.
Yeah, this has been blowing up lately. You guys are familiar with how the business model of G2A, right?
No, enlighten me, DZ. Enlighten me,
Right.
because I am uninitiated.
I bought a few games from G2A, but go ahead.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
G2A, long story short, there's a lot of details to go with it, but I'll try to summarize as much as I can because Jesus Christ, there's a lot of details to this. G2A
Okay.
is basically like an eBay. Okay. And what you can do is if, let's say, Harold, you buy for some reason you bought a video card and it came with a stream key of a video game. You didn't
Okay.
need the game, you have it, but you all you needed was the video card. You have a free stream key. Okay, maybe I can make money off this by selling it. So what you do is you put it up on G2A, and for a listing, and you can sell it at whatever price you want.
Okay.
And G2A will make money off it, as in they get a cut because they work like eBay, like Amazon, whatever. They add listings.
Oh, okay.
So now the issue here is that first of all, G2A has had a record of not being really nice to its customers, in the sense that a lot of people, there are ways to get, how credit card fraud works. Like people will just find your credit card number in the black market. So what they would do is people would get steal credit cards information, and use that credit card to buy shit ton of video game keys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they would resell those keys on G2A.
Mhm.
Okay. So I buy one of those stolen keys from G2A. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I think it's legal because it's on sale, right? On G2A.
Yeah.
G2A gets cut, and then say later on what'll happen is, okay, the credit card holder will say, hey, I didn't purchase this game. I'm gonna talk to the bank, and I'm gonna get my money back. So what happens is that number one, the game, as far as I know, becomes well, they find. Well, I think the key or the game that you bought gets deactivated, and the developer, the game company developer, gets charged back for that. They have to pay for it, or the money that was bought using the fraudulent credit card, they'll get paid back. And the thing, it hurts them because it's so hard to track all these game keys, and they can't really find out who bought or which game key was bought when. There's a lot of time and resources
it's too hard.
are spent into that. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, how some chargeback works, at least in the States, is that if they don't catch or get if they don't pay soon or something, they'll have to pay a fee of X number of dollars because of the chargeback or something like that. So, and what's worse here's the biggest problem. G2A gets to keep the money they made from it. And sure, they have a service that can help prevent this stuff. But don't you think that G2A as a company, don't you think you should know that if these keys that someone listed on your site is from credit card, on your site is from credit card fraud? They have this system called G2A Shield. It's somewhat of an insurance thing. But the thing is, this insurance thing, you have to pay for it. So you have to pay to get, to make sure that this credit card fraud shit doesn't happen to you. But the thing is, other
you pay for it as a buyer or as a seller?
As a buyer.
Okay.
And isn't that kind of service, shouldn't that be provided for free? eBay does it.
Yeah,
they have those kinds of things as well. You don't have to pay for getting protected by the website you bought it from, but G2A you have to. So that's why it's a really scummy service that a lot of people don't like. So now what else happened was that Gearbox, the game company Gearbox, they partnered with G2A. So everyone's like, you're a AAA game developer, and you're partnering with this freaking website, with G2A for all the shit that they've done to us. Like, what the fuck, man?
Okay.
And so Gearbox, being none the wiser, they didn't do their research. They didn't even know any of this shit was happening with Gearbox, because when YouTubers like Total Biscuit and Jim Sterling were pointing this out, they were saying, "Prove it." Okay, here's the proof. Bam, right there.
Okay,
so, yeah,
sorry. I feel like I was supposed to. There, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of legal matters, issues to deal with, but that's basically it. It's the fact that G2A is a scummy company, and the fact that a AAA company didn't even know that they partnered with a company like this. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, a AAA company would have done the due diligence. They have how many employees that could have done the background check. Of course they know.
Yeah,
and probably a lot of politics involved in this.
Yeah.
If it's something that shady, there's probably a ton of money involved with the deal at the start.
Yeah. So Elgene points out in the chat room, companies have 60 days to file a counterclaim for the charges forced back upon them, and they have to pay it back. So this is crazy, man.
Yeah,
I could get a Rainbow Six key from my motherboard, which I did. I could sell it on G2A, and that would be totally cool. But someone else could get a key, sell it online, and illegally on G2A.
Yeah.
And then, when push comes to shove, the company that made Rainbow Six has to be the one to pay it back. That's kind of not fair, dude. That's totally not fair.
Yeah. Because they don't have control over how prices are made in G2A.
Or they don't have control over how people acquire their keys,
Yeah.
It's messed up.
Yeah, it is pretty messed up. I think it also hurts, especially for indie companies, because there's some companies that when their games are, I think I forgot which company, but I read an article about this, just throwing numbers, but I think this is a bit right. I forgot which I think it's called Tiny Build. Tiny Build. Like, they were showing numbers. Let's say about 15,000 of their games were sold. Around 4,000 of them were from credit card fraud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, were bought by credit card fraud. So if you do the numbers, people are gonna want to buy. Like, the guys who can't afford, retail price, they're gonna buy it because like, wow, it's so cheap.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it messes with sales prices because like if at some point, okay, we already bought this game, I can't use it now because it was illegal. I got my money back, but like, am I really gonna like buy this game again? But like, I won't be able to get on sale as this cheap anymore. So it's a lot of sales and sales numbers and all that business stuff that makes that make a problem. So I think Elgin pointed it out that in terms of money lost, companies can actually lose. One company lost about around 450,000 in possible revenue, just because of this.
Whoa, that's.
Oh, there's the whoa I'm looking for.
Nuts.
So yeah,
That's
there's a lot of details and a lot of history to go through with this. So I recommend, if you guys want to read up more about it, check out Level Cap Gaming. Just type in YouTube Level Cap G2A. I think that's the first thing that pops up when you search for it there. Check out Total Biscuit's channel. Same thing, talks about G2A. There's a lot of controversy happening with this issue. But yeah,
Oh, man.
that's
so
basically it.
Check that out online, guys, and be smart with your purchases.
Be smart with it.
Yeah, not just on G2A. The credit card fraud happens to everybody. So DZ, let's give a couple more shout outs to the chat room. So I want to say hi to Mighty Manankil. What's up, Mighty? He's one of my good friends from college, and I play D&D regularly with him. So thanks for watching. Of course, our co-host on certain other weeks, we got Mick DeGuzman in the chat room and listening. What's up, ma'am?
What's up, Mick?
Any new watchers, viewers over on the Twitch?
On the Twitch, none so far. I don't think there's anyone else new. None on chat, at least, because I can't really see the ones who are viewing. But whoever's still watching on Twitch, hi Twitch.
All right, thanks guys for watching. All right, last piece of news we got. So I don't have any clips of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I don't have any clips of KotOR, so I'm just gonna play a couple of trailers from the Old Republic MMO. Because if you guys haven't seen the lightsaber fights or any of these trailers in general, you owe it to yourself to watch these cinematic trailers. Because I think the guys who made these were Blur Studios, who makes a lot of good cinematic trailers for various companies. Dude, these guys just blew things out of the water with these lightsaber fights. Probably the best lightsaber. I'm going to go out and say probably the best lightsaber fights in Star Wars visual history.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. That Anakin Obi-Wan 37-minute brawl in Revenge of the Sith was way too long. This cuts it down and gives you the right amount of action. Dude, I swear to God, you're going to see a bunch of it here, and I don't know how much we're allowed to show because it's EA.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just gonna leave it there. But yeah, so DC, you got some news about KotOR, don't you?
Before I get to that, I just want to ask: have you guys played it, KotOR? Because I have not played ever.
I
feel
played
like
it back in the day.
I have played
Okay,
KotOR. I've played KotOR 2. I played KotOR 2 with the patch that gives you all the content that they cut out, put back in. I've played the Old Republic MMO. Dude, I love this franchise. And EA wrecked BioWare. I'm saying it. I'm gonna say it. I mean, it's controversial.
Okay, I feel like the odd one out here. So,
Nah, dude.
But yeah, so just quick news. I think there are a bit of rumors that BioWare Austin is working on a reboot, and not a remake, not a remaster, but a reboot of KotOR, Knights of the Old Republic. The source is from Liam Robertson from Did You Know Gaming. I mean, he says his source is pretty good on this, pretty good because it's the people he's talked to about it is from the gaming industry. So we'll quote some of the things that he has said. But while the page loads, I want to ask you guys, like, do you want this kind of thing to happen? Do you think there's going to be like, there have been what was that Star Wars game recently that was supposed to be released but never got released? It was titled by year, 20 something.
Yeah, it was the Boba Fett. It wasn't supposed to be known, but it was the Boba Fett game. That was supposed to be like the big reveal that you were actually playing Boba Fett.
Yeah.
I think it was 1313. Star Wars 1313.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about this rumor? Do you want this thing to happen? I mean, every time I hear people talk about Star Wars, they always somehow bring it back to this game. So what do you guys think about this? And gush about KotOR for all I care.
Yeah, like I think this KotOR deserves to, go on to the next generation. The last time I played KotOR, I think was KotOR 2. It was one of the games alongside Mass Effect that actually revolutionized the whole RPG. Parang create your own story kind of thing, adventure.
Did it have the paradigm system? The good choices, bad choices?
Yes, it did.
Yes.
It's either you're in the dark side or the light side.
Yeah.
That was one of the games, and I can't wait if ever I want to see it on the next gen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
how about you?
Real quick, before I get into waxing nostalgic about how I spent countless hours alone in my bedroom playing Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2.
Go ahead.
I have read a bit about this, and turns out what happened was it started out as the idea of a remake or a reboot, and according to the leaker, it's turned into something more than that. They've decided to take it to the next level and make it more than just a next gen remake. So again, it's just rumors. Speculation and early sayings, but in all honesty, any Knights of the Old Republic game is welcome for me. I mean, the reason why I'm thinking about playing Star Wars: The Old Republic again is because of the story. I'm not playing it like a typical MMO where I'm going there to play with other people. I'm playing this game because even though it's an MMO, BioWare had done such a great job in making it a very story-driven game, and that's what's compelling me to play. There's no other reason, and if this was any other MMO, I would have just forgotten about it. But because of the fact that the story was so good while I was playing it, and I felt like a hero in a galaxy of billions of Jedi, because that's the era it was in, it's crazy. That's just how good BioWare was. I'm gonna say was because EA fired a lot of the good guys and forced the others to retire through stress and financial means. But you know what I'm saying? Like, BioWare used to be like the cream of the crop. They used to be like Blizzard, and here I am just giving Blizzard a fat one again. But in all honesty, when it came to making games, like BioWare was an inspiration, and playing their games was just a revelation. Like Vince said, their morality choices and the way they changed the outcome of storylines was just magnificent and revolutionary.
And I just checked. KotOR was released in 2003.
Oh my God, we're so old.
Yeah, imagine that this was all happening in 2003. Like all the this game mechanic. Which, what year did Mass Effect come out? Mass Effect came out I think in 2006 or 2007. According to Wikipedia, it's 2007.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that same style is still used today in a lot of other games.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, and all those other developers are like years behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I remember playing KotOR as like the best part of KotOR is you get really immersed into the Star Wars world.
yes.
Like you enter this let's say those bars and you hear the music, you just feel like you're part of it. Yeah, the cantina. There's a bunch of cantinas. Like it was the perfect game that actually immersed the players into the Star Wars world more than like the Battlefront franchise and anything like that.
You will never see a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. But yeah, dude, the cantinas were freaking like you got to walk around in cantinas. You know, you went to like random planets like Tatooine, and in KotOR 2 you got to like see Nalhutta, like where the huts were. It is like the moon where the huts were. It's a crazy universe, and the only thing that crushes me is the fact that when Disney took over, everything in this era and these games are left up in the air whether they're canon or not. You know, that's the only thing that's so annoying for me is when I play these games, I don't know if it's canon or not.
They practically said fuck the expanded universe.
Yes.
Maybe that's why it became the expanded universe.
Yeah. So, oh man. But yeah, you wanted our opinion. We want it. We want this game. Whatever it is, just give it to us.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think for me, I guess I'd also want it because again, I feel I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but yeah, I've never played KotOR. The only Star Wars related game I played was there were only 3, but they weren't so great. I mean, I played Rogue Squadron on the N64 when you would use the ships. I played Shadow of the Empire when you use Dash Rendar, Vendar.
Dash
Rendar. Yeah, I used Dash Rendar.
Yeah, the Academy.
I think. Yeah, played Force Unleashed, but I mean, I think I played SWTOR a bit. Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yeah.
Played a bit of that. It's basically WoW in a Star Wars skin.
I think KotOR is one of those games. You know how people go back to Final Fantasy VII and they go back to old school?
Yeah.
That's one of the games you have to go back to eventually when you get a little older.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want to try this game. I never played this.
DZ,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
If I could recommend one game to you that isn't World of Warcraft, I swear to God, dude. KotOR, dude, just play it.
Well,
Just play it. See, our chat room agrees, man,
on
except for
Steam.
Mighty. Everyone except for Mighty is agreeing with us. LG's up here. Mick, come on, DZ, just play.
Okay, I think it's on Steam, right? I think let me see. Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, it's on Steam. I think I can know.
Dude,
I think
it's
I
probably
can
like
pick it
there
up.
for like $50 right now, like 50 pesos. Like it's cheap. It's dirt cheap right now.
No, it's actually wait. How many have there have been more than one, right? Like there's 1, 2,
Play the
3?
first one. Just play the first one.
The first one, okay.
And then play the second one after, if you feel like it. And then if you do, get the patch that lets you play like all the content that got removed. Play the first one. Just play the first one. Just play that, and then
It's 300 pesos on Steam. Maybe I should check G2A for cheap alternatives. I'm just kidding. Buy from Steam, guys. Buy from Steam.
Diego, let me open up your can of worms for you, real quick. Yeah. I swear to God, dude, you gotta play it. If I'm playing Mass Effect now, so I could feel that BioWare spacey goodness. You gotta play KotOR, dude. You gotta play KotOR. Oh, also, shout out to Dragon Age, because we can't forget about Dragon Age and how long that game was.
Dude, Dragon Age, that's the top-down, top-down-ish RPG, right?
That's the
Dragon
third-person one from BioWare.
Double check.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Like,
Oh,
that's another one.
Yeah, this was the super hard RPG.
Yeah, that's the one.
This was the game where you could get stuck in a level, literally.
Yep.
Like you could get yourself stuck. It's one of those few games where you have to start from the start if you fuck up your save point.
Is that a glitch? Or is that
No,
the enemies
that's
are just too hard?
That's just how open the game is. It's not very linear. Like there are times where you end up saving in this spot and there's no turning back and you have to face this like boss or something and they're just too strong for you. Yeah, I remember that game.
Damn.
This is good. It's good, guys. See, welcome everyone to Nostalgia Byte on the Quit Stalling Podcast Network.
The only Dragon Age I played was Dragon Age 2, but I don't think that was as good as like the first one. Yeah.
Go back to the first one after KotOR.
Because I wanted to know what it was about, and that was the one that was released at that time. So I could say I got bored. I was like, I'm just feel like I'm grinding and killing whatever shit's happening, and I don't know what the hell's going on.
You gotta play Origins, man. You gotta play Origins. But yeah, no. forget about everything we just talked about. KotOR, Diego, focus.
Focus
Keep your mind straight.
Okay.
Yeah, KotOR. All right, guys. Closing statements. Let's leave with a bang.
It's been an hour already.
Dude.
Oh, wow.
I gotta pack for a beach trip tomorrow. Let's wrap things up.
Oh, it's Holy Week. Yeah, it's Holy Week. So, are we gonna have a show next week?
Yeah, next week for sure, man.
Closing statement. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty okay. I guess I'll download this over the weekend while I'm at the beach as well. I'll download KotOR.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm good. How about you, Vince? What's any closing statements from
Closing. Well, it was a nice nostalgic talk, but
Yeah.
aside from that, if you guys are buying new games, KotOR is $300. Player Unknown's Battlegrounds is $800.
Actually, maybe I might join you guys in that. I have to wait. It's on early access, right?
Yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
Right before we close, can we talk about that? Because I think it's worth talking about Battlegrounds.
We still have time, Harold.
Yeah.
We start
Go for it.
pretty late.
Go for it.
So let me just get quick history. Arma 2. Are you guys familiar with the Arma franchise, right? The Milsim.
I am not.
Okay. So, do you know Operation Flashpoint? Old school game.
Let me
Basically,
Google that too.
Arma is the super milsim. It's like super military sim, like as milsim as it can get. It was famous because you could create your own mods and levels and all that. And this dude decided to make a battle royale mod, which was rooted from the Japanese film Battle Royale. Have you guys seen Battle Royale?
You mean
I've heard
Hunger
about it.
Games, the original?
Yes, Hunger Games the original, exactly.
Okay.
So they basically they're sent to an island. They gotta kill each other, last man standing. That's it, just like Hunger Games. And so that's the exact same premise as Battlegrounds. Battlegrounds is you start in a plane with zero equipment, and then so the plane randomly generates a path. It's a straight line, but then it can go in any segment within the map. The map is super huge. I believe it's based on the engine of Arma, which is like you can't really walk from end to end in one game. That's how big the map is. It's a huge land. So you start in the plane, you jump off with zero equipment, you shoot down into a city, you choose a city, you can choose a city, you can choose a forest, whatever. It's a huge map, and you loot, and literally last man standing. And just like Hunger Games, I think Hunger Games had it, right? There was a border, like the play area, quote unquote, got smaller and smaller. And if you're outside of the play area, you lose HP slowly. So as the game progresses, the play area gets smaller and smaller until it's a super little circle, and everyone's forced to just fight in this little circle. And each session is 100 players. So it's 100 players, last man standing. You can squad up to either 2, 3, or 4. I think you guys should get into it. It's like, I think the reason why not much people know about it is because it's just not. It's considered an indie game. It's headed by this one guy who started these mods, and then H1Z1 hired him.
The virus?
H1Z1 the game, which is based on the virus. So it's a zombie game, and they hired this guy. I think his online name is Player Unknown. That's why it's called Player Unknown's Battlegrounds. So they hired Player Unknown to help them create the mod for H1Z1, which became one of the biggest mods that rivaled DayZ. Have you guys heard of DayZ?
Yeah.
Sidebar, sorry. I do know it's H1N1, by the way. I have a feeling someone's going to type it in the chat. But yeah, go on, sorry. DayZ.
Yeah, so it's...
I just want to point this out also. Actually, for those who are listening now, Player Unknown is actually one of the top featured games on Twitch right now that's being streamed.
Ooh.
So, H1Z1 hired them, and then they made one of the biggest mods, mini games. So it's $500 on Steam. It's called H1Z1 King of the Kill. It was the mod for H1Z1, and then it got super huge. It was one of the top streamed games on Twitch and all that. And then eventually, this guy left. I'm not sure if he left, but he basically created his own game called Player Unknown's Battlegrounds, and it's like I guess it's the time he owned it. Like, this is my game, and so the thing about these survival games is that, like you said, it's in early access, and DayZ and I believe H1Z1 King of the Kill also never left early access. They were always in that early access stage that pissed people off last year. They were like, hey, and DayZ was 1,500 pesos, I think. And people were like, come on, I paid for this game and it's still an early access. And I think DayZ's progress slowed down like super downhill. And I believe that's what pulled people to King of the Kill, H1Z1. And if you play H1Z1 King of the Kill, or if you watch it, the game is actually not that great. Like the engine looks crappy, but because it was the best mod out there, like the only available one, they kind of monopolized it. And now that Battlegrounds came out, and it's because I used to play a lot of DayZ, and I didn't like King of the Kill just because it was on the H1Z1 engine, and I like the DayZ engine. And PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds basically combined both. He got the engine of DayZ and put the gameplay of King of the Kill and made the perfect survival game. And it's really good. Like I've been playing. I like it's the only game that can really I can put enough just as much hours as Rocket League. Like it's super good. I like for sure you guys will enjoy this. Like I'm telling you, hands down, it's a game I've been wishing for since like I was a teeny gamer. Like it's an open world sandbox survival game.
What did you? Oh.
I'm not sure if Mick plays it. I think Mick. I'm not sure. Does Mick D play it? But anyway, everyone's on it, dude.
Throw a shout out in the comments if you play it, Mick. Just put a little winky face. Winky face.
Yeah, but like I swear, it's $800. Get it before it gets more expensive. And this guy, by the way, there's this thing going around where they said that this guy is promising that he has this timeline of about 6 months, and he promises to get it out of early access. So it's like one of those games. So I'm gonna get it out of early access.
You go, girl.
Yeah. Right. Like please get into it.
I'm looking at the specs now. Okay. Thank God my Mac, my boot camp Mac can run it. But shit, it's 30 gigs. You need 30 gigs of available space.
It's a heavy game. Like
pretty heavy. 6 gigabytes of RAM. Holy shit! But the processor, you only need an i3, but still,
it's pretty heavy, but worth it. Worth 800 pesos, I swear.
Yeah.
I think more
I'll
expensive.
pick it up.
Yeah.
So it's a toss up between KotOR and Battlegrounds.
Go with KotOR, Diego. Go with KotOR, man.
Yeah, but I mean, imagine the traffic we can get from streaming this on Twitch because I know Vince is already streaming this because I've been seeing some of your gameplay. It seems like fun.
Yeah, it's fun with friends.
Vince, plug GameByte on your stream, bro.
Yeah, I'm actually hosting it right now, but yeah, I will.
That's my boy. That's my boy. Vince, when we hang out, man, I swear to God, we're gonna party.
You're my neighbor, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna party like nerds. We're just gonna sit down, eat pizza, and look at each other. So,
do we have like get-togethers happening soon, Harold?
Yeah. At the middle of next month, we'll talk about it on chat. All right. We got this.
Cool.
A little
right.
quits together.
Show.
Little mask on. All right, guys, it's time to go. Real quick before we go, a couple more shout outs, DZ. A couple more shout outs to our friends. Iggy. Oh man, Iggy Javiana, the developer of Save the World. From Muramasa Games, just liked our video. What's up, Iggy? I hope he's watching, bro. Give us a shout.
So.
Type in the chat if you're really watching.
Yeah.
Robbie Hilado, man. Oh, why don't you ask him? I mean, why don't you check our email, DZ, to see how the game is?
I don't know the email address. I don't know the username and password.
DZ,
don't say it now.
It's
tell me now.
Password 1234. Okay, so DZ, I can't see everyone else. Could you throw out all those shout outs, those sweet shout outs?
Again, wait, hold on. I hate how Facebook does this thing.
Okay,
hold up.
While you're looking for it, I want to say Mighty, my friend, said he bought KotOR on the App Store and it actually plays well with a controller on the App Store. So sweet.
Oh yeah, I think that's on Wikipedia. I think it's also an Android, so another alternative.
Sweet.
I think I'll probably play
quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
real quick. Shout out to my friend Cappy. Cappy de Padua. It's his birthday next week, Monday, but we're not gonna have a show until the day after. So I want to give a shout out. They're actually having a little surprise get together for him right now, so I hope I'm not spoiling it. Let's be honest, our 8 fans aren't one of his friends. Yeah, I just want to say hi to Cappy, and I hope he's having a good pre-birthday celebration. So DC, take us away.
All right, so shout out to Kebo, Vincent Sia, the number 1 fan, Elgin, Mick DeGuzman, Mighty. That's Matthew, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Matthew. We got who else? Yeah, shout out to Iggy, Robbie, Cheska, Locke, and Miguel, and I think Nico, Nico Mali, who's probably watching.
Who's probably.
Yeah. How about you, Vince? Oh, that's it from our list. How about you, Vince? You have
JP
anyone?
Morano.
Oh yeah,
Well,
JB. Oh my God, sorry about that, JP.
I'll just shout out the people who liked it. Nico already,
Yeah.
and Gabby Cantero, hello. The newest, I don't know what I'd say, but she's the newest ambassador of a very good. She's the newest ambassador of Sony, so awesome.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh right,
She's one of the
Did she just-
best photographers and up and coming directors, TVC directors. Super idol.
Is that why Is that why you got it? I saw your post. You just got a Sony recently.
Yeah, I upgraded to an A7S2 a few weeks ago. Maybe a month ago.
From what? What were you originally?
6D. It was a
6D. Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Super
Yes, you
amazing.
joined the cult.
It's super. Like,
Ganda
you know, this is for another podcast, but like I was planning to sell selling all my Canon lenses.
Selling all the Canon lenses.
Yeah, because initially I was like, oh, I'm good with adapter Canon lenses Sony. But now when I tried my first ever Sony lens, I was like, I want to switch everything.
sarap talaga. It feels like new.
Oh, okay. So a link to Vince's OLX page should be flashing on your YouTube screens right now. So yeah, check that out. Vince sells stuff at youporn.com. All right, so guys, before we go, and before we give our final farewells, I want to show a little video, a little presentation I whipped up, because it's long overdue. So if you guys will bear with me for 1 minute 43 seconds, I'll just play it real quick. All right. So hope you guys enjoy this. Oh no, that's not the one. Why is that there? What? No. Why is that? No. What's happening? All right.
Even I don't know what this is. That I'm surprised. Just as surprised as you are.
Shoot.
Okay.
Technical difficulties, people. Give me a sec. I'm figuring this out.
Okay,
Why,
no problem.
why is it showing my VLC playlist? No, that's
Isn't
not
that where it's gonna be picked from?
What is going on? I had this all set up. This is messed
I have
up.
no idea.
Wait, I'm gonna load it on YouTube because, gosh dang it, that's the only way I guess we could play it now. Sorry, guys.
Mighty can see your secret files. Just said that he
Mighty.
can see your.
Mighty, my secret files are secret for a reason.
Okay,
Okay, hold on. Gosh dang it.
while you're looking for it,
Oh, there
oh,
it
is that it?
Here we go.
I don't have the volume.
Wait, is it not playing?
This is
Is it not playing the sound for you?
No, there's
I
no
don't
sound.
hear the audio yet either.
What?
Where'd you get
no!
the footage?
All right.
Where'd you get
guys,
the footage?
You guys carry the show. Diego, hold on. You carry the show for a second.
Right.
Let me fix.
Okay,
No.
go ahead. We got this. So how are you transferring from the Canon to Sony? Are you having a hard time with the interface?
It took a while, maybe like a week,
Yeah.
and then I met up with Gabby, my co-artist, by the way. She basically taught me like the ins and outs of Sony. She's been on Sony for a while, but yeah, it's one of the hugest upgrades I've had in a while. Like, dude, I can't get enough of like how much power there is in that little body.
Yeah, dude, it's a game changer. As in, at one point,
That's naughty.
at one point, a lot of my clients were telling me like, "Do you have a Sony? Do you have a Sony?" It's like, "No, I only have Canon." So like, okay, just rent a Sony na lang. Then I thought, okay, what? I think it's about time I shifted. So then I shifted also Sony the A7S II. It's like, and when I started using it, I started seeing the quality difference. Holy fucking shit, man!
Super insane, dude.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry to cut you off. Here we go.
Go ahead. It's okay.
Okay, thank
That was
God I
awesome.
got that working. I was
Where'd
panicking
you
there
get
for
the
a
footage?
second. I have my ways, Diego. I have my ways.
Damn, you look so fat. That's like my only concern.
That was
Kinda parang
pre-road
taba.
to that was pre-road to
Road to
140, Diego. So yeah, our full coverage of ESGS 2016 is up now on the Quit Stalling YouTube channel. That's actually what I was rushing to get done before the show started. So guys, check it out. If we interviewed you over there, your video is now on the Quit Stalling YouTube channel. So check that out.
Yay!
Good job.
All right. Yeah.
Are we gonna?
So yeah.
Hopefully by next week or sometime soon, we can have that video we were thinking of making, the top games we played at that convention. Is that right?
That's pretty much up to you, man. I have something ready if you're not ready.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead with that.
All right, so guys, it's been a fantastic show. Vince, man, oh my God, it's so great having you on. I wish I could have you on the show more often.
Thank you for always having me. I mean, for the
of
second
course.
time, rather.
Yeah, and we will start
More to
having you
come.
more regular.
More to
yeah,
come.
more to come. Oh my! All right, so
It's been fun.
Damn it!
hold on. There should be music playing right now. Why is there no music?
Cantina music.
Shh, DZ, that's trademarked. So, Diego, where can the folks at home find you when you're not on GameByte?
Okay, when I'm not on GameByte, you can check out my personal Facebook page, where sometimes I stream on Facebook, Salty Spittoon. That's what I call it. It's my Overwatch stream. But now I'm transitioning to Twitch already, because I've seen the light. You can check out my Twitch page, which is twitch.tv/InstaDZ. The spelling is over this side of the screen. It's the EEZE, and if I'm not doing anything video game related, you can check out my photography page, which is soon to become my full-time video page, taking videos of sports and whatnot. But for now, that's facebook.com/Diego Zuluaga Photography. At some point, that's going to change. Just don't know when. All right, but that's it. Yeah, that's been me from Quit Stalling. How about you? Whoever else is next. Who is next?
I'm out.
Peace out. A10. All right, Vince, where can the folks at home find you when you're not on our weekly Manpanion get together?
All right, so I run a show called Local Play. Like I mentioned earlier in the episode, it's basically me gaming with 3 other friends. We do couch gaming all together in one room. We also do the usual online stuff. But yeah, basically me and a bunch of friends playing. We release every Wednesday night. So tomorrow night at around 8 p.m. we'll be releasing another episode. And also I am on Twitch. I stream a lot lately. I've been streaming a lot of Battlegrounds, but I also stream Rocket League every now and then. But Rocket League is still my core. It's twitch.tv/VinceCab. And if you want to follow me on my Instagram, I post a lot of my video directors work there. It's just at @the_cab. So it's pretty much it. Yeah. Thank you.
Sweet. Yeah, guys, please check out everything Vince does because it's all good. It's all good. If you saw that little video I made just now, it's nothing. It's nothing compared to what Vince and DZ can do. These guys. All right. If you want to find me outside of GameByte, you can find me on the Quit Stalling podcast. New episode coming out tomorrow, so check that out. All our GameByte podcasts are going to be up on the podcast feed in just a little bit, so sit tight for that. If you want to find more of me outside of the podcast, you can head on over to @HeraldPlays on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Snapchat, on YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so check me out. I am everywhere and literally nowhere at the same time. So if you want to find out more about the Quit Stalling Studios podcast network, head on over to www.quitstalling.us. So that's quitstalling.us. If you want to find out more about us on our social media, it's facebook.com/quitstallingus or quitstallingus, twitter.com/quitstallingus or @quitstallingus or quitstallingus, and of course instagram.com/quitstalling. We're also on SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/quitstalling. Leave us a 5-star review on iTunes because God knows we need it. We're also on YouTube, so look for our YouTube page because all our videos are up there, including the ESGS videos that you saw teased a little earlier. So check that out. And of course, you're watching us either on Facebook Live or on twitch.tv/quitstalling. So guys, it has been a pleasure. Vince, man, I can't mention enough how great it is to have you on the show, and I'm looking forward to having you on regularly. But before we have you on regularly, we have to meet in person, for the love of God.
Sure. Yeah, we're neighbors, right? Like.
Yeah, we are neighbors, and DZ has like a 1-hour drive to us, so he has no excuse to get to us.
Yeah.
I'll bring Mick along.
Yeah. Thank you. Always for having this spot, for having me all the time, like all the 2 times.
All the 2 times.
I'm just kidding. No, but it's been fun. It's always fun when I'm on. It's always nice talking about gaming and such.
Yeah.
It's always nice being with you guys, man.
Sweet.
Nice,
All right. DZ, anything else before we go?
No, I'm good. I'm great. Happy Holy Week, everyone.
Happy Holy Week, everyone. Hi, Cheska. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
No, wrong one.
Welcome to
Oh, damn.
GameByte.
I played the intro. Okay, bye.